Are you seeking enlightenment, only to discover that the path ultimately leads back to you? Gnosticism offers an intriguing depiction of Jesus that extends beyond the conventional portrayal of him as a savior. It portrays him as a paragon of inner divinity and the path to self-realization. This ancient tradition encourages you to consider a shift in perspective, moving beyond the physical and exploring the depths of spiritual enlightenment. This journey, which seeks to connect with the divine, can also facilitate the discovery of one's true self. The pursuit of an internal connection with the divine is not merely a spiritual undertaking, it is a profound transformation of the soul. This path, shrouded in the enigma of introspection, necessitates an in-depth examination of one's own psyche, circumventing the external trappings of conventional religious tenets. It is an intimate and transformative process, whereby the divine is not sought in the heavens, but within the complex labyrinths of human consciousness. As a seeker on this path, you are asked to accept the radical truth that the divine essence, the spark of God, resides within you. This represents a departure from the conventional religious narrative that places God as an external entity, separate and often unreachable. Gnosticism provides a sense of empowerment by asserting that you possess not only the image, but also the essence of the divine within you. This insight motivates you to focus on introspection, to examine the sacred aspects of your own spirit as the genuine temple where God can be discovered. Consider how daily life presents opportunities to reflect on your deeper connections to the universe. Every emotion you experience and every decision you make contributes to the divine dialogue between your soul and the spiritual realm. Gnosticism posits that these moments are not mundane. These are significant chances to connect with the divine within. The frustration experienced in traffic, the joy derived from a shared meal, and the sorrow associated with loss. Each presents an opportunity to reflect on and integrate aspects of your divine nature into your spiritual journey. The Gnostic journey is a deeply personal undertaking, often pursued independently. It requires you to eliminate illusions, to challenge your understanding of God, and to confront the divine mysteries in a way that is meaningful to you. This path requires courage, as it demands the dismantling of external constructs of faith and the rebuilding of them from within, based on direct, personal experience of the divine. This process of self-discovery and divine encounter may be unsettling, as it requires a reevaluation of not only one's beliefs but also one's understanding of one's place in the cosmos. The potential rewards of this journey are significant. Discovering the divine within is not merely finding God. You are discovering your own infinite potential and intrinsic worth. This realization can lead to a transformation in how you view yourself and how you interact with the world. It fosters a deep sense of inner peace, derived from the understanding that one is fundamentally connected to all existence through the divine spark within. Embracing this Gnostic path entails more than simply following a set of spiritual practices. You are embarking on a transformation that can liberate you from the constraints of externally imposed doctrines. You are entering into a dynamic, living relationship with the divine, which will be integrated into the fabric of your daily life. As you embark on this inward journey, remember that each step brings you closer to the divine essence within. This knowledge will serve as your guiding light along the path ahead. This is not simply a quest to locate a higher power. It is a journey to reveal the most profound truths about your identity, where every heartbeat and thought serves as a testament to the divine within. In the obscure yet illuminating pages of the Apocryphon of John, you are drawn into an ancient conversation that resonates across the centuries and resonates directly with the core of your own being. This text is not simply a treatise. It is a revelation that reveals the hidden dimensions of your soul, demonstrating how the divine and the material are entwined within you. The revelations bestowed upon John by Jesus are above and beyond the ordinary bounds of spiritual discourse. It offers a vision of creation and existence that challenges the conventional wisdom regarding the nature of reality. The Apocryphon of John outlines a universe in which every human is believed to possess a divine spark, representing a fragment of the supreme divine realm. This spark is not a metaphorical concept, it is a literal aspect of your deepest self, obscured by the physical and psychological constructs that define earthly existence. The narrative offers not only an account of the world's creation but also a map for the liberation of the soul. We invite you to embark on a journey of awakening. This process of awakening is not without its challenges. It requires the unraveling of the numerous layers of illusion and ignorance that obscure your divine essence. As you proceed through your daily activities, each moment presents an opportunity for insight and understanding. The frustrations and joys, the chaos and order you experience, are not merely random occurrences. They are intimately connected to the larger cosmic drama of your soul's quest for liberation. Each challenge and each interaction represents an opportunity to either conceal or reveal the divine within. The Apocryphon of John posits that the material world, while offering a wealth of experiences, is also a construct. A complex system designed to distract and detain the divine spark from its origin and purpose, woven with the fibers of forgetfulness. In light of these ancient Gnostic teachings, your objective is to identify and overcome the deceptions of the material realm. It encourages a shift in perspective, prompting a re-evaluation of the tangible and a questioning of given realities. This approach seeks to uncover a deeper truth that lies hidden beneath the surface of everyday life. The objective is to achieve enlightenment. The objective is not merely the liberation from physical limitations, but also the liberation from the spiritual amnesia that prevents one from recognizing their divine nature. The Apocryphon of John offers more than just information about the divine. It encourages you to embrace your inner divinity and to activate the divine spark that is your birthright. This path is characterized by moments of significant insight and challenging shifts in perspective. As you progress, you will need to let go of limiting beliefs and embrace a more expansive view of yourself and the universe. The journey through the teachings of the Apocryphon of John is transformative, offering a direct confrontation with the deepest mysteries of existence. It is an invitation to awaken the divine within, to transform your understanding of yourself and your place in the cosmos, and to ultimately return to the divine source from which your soul originated. As you embark on this sacred journey, it is important to remember that each insight and revelation brings you closer to the true liberation and enlightenment that the Apocryphon of John promises. This return is not to a place, but to a profound and resplendent state of being that has always been yours to claim. In the often obscure journey of life, Gnostic practices provide a guiding light, offering a direct path to divine knowledge through the pursuit of self-discovery. This profound exploration is not about external achievements or the accumulation of knowledge. Instead, it entails a comprehensive examination of the innermost recesses of your psyche, where your authentic self and divine essence are poised to be revealed. If you are seeking more than a mere mundane existence, you are encouraged to explore beyond the surface. In Gnosticism, knowledge, or gnosis, is not merely information, it is an intimate understanding of one's divine nature. It is thought that each individual possesses an inherent quality that can be described as divine, representing a facet of the supreme unknown that is obscured by the accumulated layers of social, cultural, and personal conditioning. The process of removing these layers through introspection and self-awareness is the essence of Gnostic spirituality. This process requires courage as you confront the illusions and fears that shroud your true essence. As you embark on this journey, the initial steps of self-awareness may initially be unsettling. To acknowledge the aspects of yourself that you have previously concealed or rejected is akin to navigating a hall of mirrors, where each reflection challenges your perceptions of who you are. However, this confrontation is essential, as each layer removed brings you closer to the fundamental truth of your identity. The psychological transformation that results is significant. As you gain insight into your inner strengths, you move from a position of uncertainty to a deeper understanding of your connection to the broader context. This recognition is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is an experiential awakening that changes how you relate to the world. Once the divine within is realized, actions, thoughts, and interactions are imbued with a deeper meaning and purpose. Your interpersonal relationships are enhanced as you recognize the divine spark in others, fostering a sense of unity and compassion that transcends ordinary interactions. The spiritual freedom gained through this process is a liberating experience. By releasing oneself from the constraints of ignorance and misunderstanding about one's true nature, one is better positioned to live with greater authenticity and purpose. The wisdom that accompanies this freedom is not derived from external sources, rather, it is Ga. In through direct personal experience of the divine within. It provides guidance, offering insights not just into your own nature, but into the nature of reality itself. The process of self-discovery in Gnosticism is not a selfish undertaking, rather, it is a sacred duty. It is a commitment to uncover and nurture the divine essence within, which enables you to contribute to the world with a clearer, more enlightened perspective. This path of self-discovery presents a series of challenges, including moments of doubt and revelation. However, the potential rewards are significant. Each step on this path not only facilitates personal growth and the acquisition of wisdom, but also brings you closer to spiritual freedom. This ultimate liberation allows you to live fully, authentically, and in profound harmony with the cosmos. It is therefore recommended that this journey of self-discovery be approached with both reverence and eagerness. It is a path to uncovering the deepest truths about yourself and the universe. This journey has the power to transform not only your own life, but also the fabric of reality around you. Gnosticism espouses a profound truth: to know oneself is to know God. This intriguing concept does not merely imply that an intrinsic divine quality exists within each individual, but rather asserts that one's fundamental essence is inextricably linked with the divine cosmic order. It encourages you to examine the deeper aspects of your identity in order to identify a fundamental quality that reflects the divine. This spark, which is often obscured by the noise of daily life and the illusions of the material world, is not merely a metaphor for potential. It is the tangible, intrinsic presence of the divine within you, a fragment of the infinite that Gnostics believe connects you to the entirety of creation. When undertaking a journey of self-discovery, it is not simply a matter of understanding one's personality or desires. You are pursuing a profound understanding of a sacred knowledge, that what you find within you is not only uniquely yours, but also universally connected to all that exists. The philosophical implications of this are significant. If self-awareness is the key to understanding God, then it follows that self-awareness and divine revelation are one and the same. This belief transforms every act of introspection into a spiritual quest, where each insight into one's character, each acknowledgement of one's strengths and weaknesses, becomes an act of communion with the divine. It presents self-improvement and spiritual growth as two parallel paths that inevitably converge. From a theological perspective, this concept challenges conventional religious narratives that often portray God as a distant, external entity accessible only through ritual or intercession. Gnosticism posits that God is not only approachable, but also inherently present within the individual. This internalization of the divine challenges traditional hierarchies of worship, suggesting that the optimal location for a divine encounter is the human heart. This realization has a significant impact on one's self-perception and interpersonal relationships. This concept fosters a sense of deep intrinsic value within every individual, irrespective of worldly achievements or social accolades. The intrinsic value is derived from the individual's inherent connection to the divine. This perspective naturally extends to how you view others, engendering a profound sense of empathy and interconnectedness. The challenges and successes of others are not isolated incidents, but are shared experiences within the collective human pursuit of understanding and responding to the divine spark within. Furthermore, this comprehension alters one's perspective of the universe. The cosmos is no longer regarded as a random assembly of matter and energy. Instead, it is seen as a grand, interconnected web of divinity, with each soul a vital thread woven into its vast expanse. This vision fosters a sense of reverence for life and a passionate engagement with the world, recognizing it not as a mere backdrop for human activity, but as a sacred field of divine play. Adopting this Gnostic perspective invites you to live with a profound awareness of the divine within and around you. This is an invitation to embrace a way of life that offers a unique opportunity to discover your spiritual self in every moment. It is a path that allows you to transcend the boundaries between your individual identity and the divine, uniting them in a harmonious and mysterious unity. Such a life is not only about seeking the divine in the heights of mystical experience, but also recognizing the divine in the depths of daily existence. As you explore the mystical realms of Gnostic wisdom, You embark on a transformative journey that not only reshapes your spiritual landscape but also profoundly influences the essence of your daily existence. This ancient yet perennial wisdom does more than educate, it transforms. It provides a path that profoundly influences ethical decision-making, relationships, and overarching sense of purpose. Gnostic teachings encourage you to look beyond the limitations of the material and transient, and to recognize the underlying spiritual truths that govern the universe. This perception begins with an understanding of the self. It is not bound by physical limitations, rather, it is a spark of the divine, intrinsically linked to the cosmos. Such an awakening has a transformative effect on decision-making processes. Ethical decisions are no longer based solely on societal norms or external laws. Instead, they are guided by a deep, internal moral compass that seeks alignment with universal truths. This path has a significant impact on your relationships. Gnostic wisdom teaches that all beings are reflections of the divine, interconnected by spiritual threads that transcend time and space. This perspective shifts the dynamic of interpersonal interactions. Your connections become more profound. This perspective fosters relationships that are based on respect, compassion, and a genuine desire for mutual spiritual growth. Furthermore, integrating Gnostic teachings provides clarity on one's purpose. It redirects your attention from seeking external validation or material success to pursuing inner enlightenment and assisting others in their spiritual growth. This does not imply seclusion from the world. Rather, it entails engaging with it in a more conscious manner, utilizing one's actions and decisions as expressions of one's deeper spiritual values. Every action presents an opportunity to embody the divine within the ordinary, transforming everyday experiences into sacred rituals. The influence of this spiritual approach is evident in the lives of modern individuals and communities who adhere to Gnostic principles. Consider a community that prioritizes meditation, communal sharing, and sustainable living, viewing these practices not as ends in themselves but as expressions of deeper spiritual truths. Members of such communities frequently report an enhanced sense of peace, fulfillment, and connectedness, both with each other and with the universe at large. There are numerous individual examples as well. Consider the story of a modern-day teacher who, inspired by Gnostic principles, has dedicated her life to educating others about the importance of self-awareness and the pursuit of wisdom. Her teachings underscore the importance of personal introspection and the development of a spiritual practice aligned with the Gnostic path of internal discovery and transformation. Her influence extends beyond her immediate students, touching the lives of all who seek to understand the profound interconnection between self and spirit. The journey of transformation through Gnostic wisdom is an ongoing process of discovering deeper truths about oneself and the universe. It encourages individuals to engage with the world, not as passive observers, but as active participants in its spiritual evolution. By aligning your actions, relationships, and life's purpose with the profound teachings of Gnosticism, you can transform your own existence while also contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. Embrace this path with both humility and courage, as doing so will lead to a life of profound meaning and boundless spiritual potential. Gnostic teachings provide a transformative lens through which to view both the universe and the self. These teachings do more than simply inform, they transform. They guide the seeker's gaze inward, to the very essence of being, where the divine is not just found, but realized. A Gnostic understanding enriches the process of self-discovery, revealing that knowing oneself and knowing God are inextricably linked. This profound truth elevates the personal quest for enlightenment to a cosmic encounter. The mystical insights of Jesus Christ, as presented through Gnostic scriptures, prompt us to rethink our understanding of divinity and our role within it. The message of Christ in this lesser-known tradition is not about external salvation, but rather about awakening to the divine spark within. This entails a call to personal liberation through self-knowledge and spiritual awareness. This path encourages a deep, personal engagement with the spiritual dimensions of existence. It urges you to uncover and nurture the divine spark that has been obscured by worldly illusions. Take a moment to consider the transformative potential of these ancient yet timely teachings. They require us to confront our most fundamental selves, to eliminate the veils of ignorance and fear, and to embrace a more expansive understanding of our role in the universe. This is not a passive undertaking. It is an active, ongoing process of growth and development, where each step forward on the path of Gnosis is a step towards a fuller expression of our spiritual potential. As you stand at his crossroads of spiritual inquiry, it is worth considering the possibility that you possess the potential to achieve profound understanding and transformation. The teachings of Gnosticism provide a framework for the journey, but the ultimate responsibility for undertaking it rests with you. Are you prepared to delve into the depths of your own spirit, to challenge the boundaries of conventional faith, and to embrace the liberating truth of your own divine nature? I encourage you to share your experiences and insights as you embark on this journey. Please provide more than just personal anecdotes. Your experiences can serve as beacons for others who might seek to navigate the rich and challenging waters of spiritual self-discovery. Each story shared provides insight and guidance for others, demonstrating the enduring truth that each of us possesses an unquenchable divine spark, waiting to be fully realized and expressed. Join us in this ancient yet ever-new dialogue, and together, let us explore the vast expanse of our inner universes, where profound truths await discovery.